Mr. Camera.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's lovely. How big do I want to be? Come in and out like this.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so congratulations on the new series.
Thank you so much.
What has the reaction been on your social media?
Pretty intense. Yeah, pretty intense. It went a bit nuts. Actually, when I got offered the part, they released it on social media about 3 to 4 minutes later. Yeah. So I texted my girlfriend and I said, I'm sorry, they've offered the part to somebody else as a joke. And I was anticipating being able to text her right away and say, oh no, I'm totally kidding. Like, I got it. It's totally fine. That wasn't the case because my social media exploded. So both my phones stopped working and I couldn't text her back. And she was freaking out and I felt really bad. But eventually I managed to get the message out there. It was fine. I got the part.
Hi. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I was just asking him about what has this reaction been on social media for the casting and the pilot and all the previews that have come
It's
out.
been insane. I mean, I found out that I was cast about 10 minutes before they were going to announce it on social media, and I had a very similar experience to Dom in that everything just exploded, and the fan response was so lovely and so positive, and thank goodness, because it was one of the most nerve-wracking things because it's such a beloved character.
Are you guys preparing for the pilot? Are you going to tweet? Are you going to watch it together?
I think the idea is we're going to try and take an episode each and alternate who tweets when, and depending on who is necessarily the most poignant in that episode, maybe that person will take it. There are episodes where it's myself, there are episodes where it's Clary, there are very heavy Malik episodes, and there are Sizzy episodes, and there are Luke episodes. So I think it's more important that we kind of take our own episode and we deal with it that way, but we'll definitely interact.
We'll all be tweeting. We'll be putting things out there. We've been banking photos for months. We have so much fun stuff to share.
So how has the preparation been when you were filming? To play these characters who are beloved, as you said.
It was very fast. It was very fun. We had a lot of physical training for this as well. A lot from everything from gymnastics to weapons training to physical training as well. And it's been a crazy ride. We've all learned so much.
It was good. The word preparation is funny because it has connotations of you did it beforehand.
Yeah, no.
That was not the case.
No, we had it simultaneously.
We had 3 weeks beforehand, and then we learned the fights and the choreography, and my stunt choreographer Steve Luchescu, who's an amazing man, comes up to us and goes, cool, so episode 13 starts in 3 days. You're going to do a backflip off a wall. And I'm like, what?
Say what now?
I have to do what? And he's like, yeah, no worries. We'll put some pads out. Let's go practice it now. And I'm like, you're mental. You're an insane human being. But we do it and we work on it, and lo and behold, it's in the fight, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah, no. But I mean, there's even been scenes where it's been like, all right, we're gonna go block this scene. Oh, by the way, you have to kick this guy, and here's how you do it, and here's what it's gonna happen. And okay, ready, do it. And by the way, you're in 5-inch heels. What? But Steve's been there for us the entire time to help us out, from weapons to stunts to everything else. And we have a whole team of stunt performers as well that are absolutely incredible. We were able to do most of our own stunts though, which was actually
mostly
quite cool.
Mostly we did our own stuff. There are occasions when it's dangerous and/or some actors got hurt and couldn't do their own stunts for a day.
What?
Don't know who. It was me. I got hurt and I couldn't do my own stunt for the day. And I wasn't even doing a stunt. I was walking from place to place and I just didn't do it right, and that's it. And then I got hurt. So there are times when you have to kind of bow down and be like, there are better people who can do this job than me. And that's what's interesting, is then your character all of a sudden becomes a collaborative thing. And I speak to I have a wonderful stuntman, Jamie, who's now as important in playing Jace as I am, and we sit down together and we talk about, let's say this flip that we were just talking about. He says, what do you think Jace would do after this? And I kind of plot it through in my head, or I do the action and I land, and we talk about how Jace would react, so that there's never a kind of an opportunity where an audience member can go, that's a stunt guy, I saw that, that's a stunt guy. We talk about it, and because we all react and behave the same way, and we're all portraying Jace at this point, that it's one thing, it's one character.
I had an amazing stunt woman as well named Ciara, who I learned so much from. I mean, I knew almost nothing about stunts when I got here. We had a couple days going through the first couple fights, and she said, this is how you do this is how you do that. And I learned how to move and how to do stunts and how to be a fighter from her. So she was very influential into Clary and how she moves and how she fights as well.
Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Can we just have a selfie time?
Yeah.